What's good, YouTube? It's the BowTie Fragrance Guy, the fashion and fragrance guy that is. So if you're a person that's into smelling good and looking good, hit subscribe, man. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting that little bell icon as well. So anytime a new video gets uploaded on this channel, you get notified. All right, guys, I got some head turners for you guys today. Fragrances, when I enter into the room and I'm wearing these fragrances, it calls people to stop and pay attention. Wow, who was that just entered this room smelling that good? These are some of those fragrances that I've had that experience with, and I'm going to share them with you guys today. So I'm going to run the intro. When we come back, we'll get into it. If you want to see what's on this list, I think you guys should. You know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get into it. Yes, sir.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump into it. Don't forget to purchase your copy of my ebook, The Gentleman's Blueprint. It is available for $9. Support the channel, support your boy, get your copy of the ebook. Every guy that calls himself a gentleman that or is in process of becoming a gentleman needs to have this in his reading wardrobe. So I always link it down below so you guys can check it out. The Gentleman's Blueprint, man. Do your boy solid and check it out. It is definitely, in my humble opinion, worth the $9. So let's jump into it, man. Some head turners, man. Some head turners. And I'm going to talk about some of these fragrances that some of you guys have probably never really heard of. Now, I will admit this first fragrance is expensive and it's a little harder to assess, but you can get a decant. Well, man, this is one of the most unique fragrances I've ever smelled, and it catches people's attention. It stops people and it attracts, it stops traffic. And this was from the brand of BowTie Victorious, their Zodiac collection. This one is called Torero. Probably have never heard anybody else on YouTube talk about this fragrance, but this is amazing. It has this really nice, bubbly, gingery type champagne accord up top with strawberry, pear, and cashmere. And never smelled anything like this. And it smells great. And I think that's one of the things that is so captivating for people when I wear it, because they haven't smelled anything like this before. And the champagne accord up top gives this bright, really, like I said, fizziness. I wouldn't call it boozy, but you guys know what champagne smells like. I wouldn't necessarily call it boozy, but it definitely smells like champagne. So let's say champagne, and you cut a pear, put a slice of pear and a strawberry into the champagne. It gets kind of warm and vanilla kind of on the dry now. That's what this fragrance really smells like. It smells, like I said, very unique, and it catches people's attention. It smells phenomenal. So if you can get a sample of this, I highly recommend it. Like I said, you won't probably hear anybody else talk about this on YouTube, but it is phenomenal. From the brand of BowTie Victorious, this one is called Torero. All right, guys, always remember I link as many of these to the videos I can find. And you definitely want to check this one out. Another very unique scent profile. It has a very heavy floral presence, but trust me when I tell you, it is a head turner. From the brand of Marc Antoine Barros, this one is called Tilia. This one is called Tilia. All right, and what you get with this one, man, is this broom note. It has broom, heliotrope, orange blossom, and ambroxan. And I think broom is a floral note, but it has like this almost honey kind of nuance to it. So you get a lot of that with the florals. The heliotrope comes off and definitely give those floral / kind of almond kind of touches to it. And you guys know how much I love orange blossom. This stuff is absolutely phenomenal and it's super, super unique. And again, that's another characteristic of it that I think really catches people's attention. It's one of those things that people smell on you like, wow, I've never smelled anything like that before. And it smells really good. So check this one out from the brand of Marc Antoine Barros. This one is called Tilia. All right, guys, this next fragrance from Bond number 9. I've been talking about this a lot lately. I can't tell you how good it smells, and it's been getting so many inquiries when I've worn this fragrance. Again, one of the newer Bond number 9. This is Bond number 1. This stuff is fantastic, man. It is absolutely fantastic. Yang Ylang rose, tonka bean, and patchouli are the main notes. This is a head turn like a mug. People are definitely going to want to know what you are wearing if you put on this fragrance. The rose and Yang Ylang combination up top. And I've heard people refer to Yang Ylang as kind of having a banana kind of nuance. That's this fragrance. It definitely has that here and that in the rose. Perfect harmony in the opening. Spicy, a little bit earthy, a little bit of gourmand touches as well in the dry down. Just do yourself a favor and check it out. From bond number 9, this is called Number 1. Now this next one is a little bit more popular and probably won't come as a surprise to any of you that it's a head turner. But this is from BDK Parfums and the dent doesn't lie. This one's called Grise Charnel. Grise Charnel. Fig, iris, cardamom, and sandalwood are some of the main notes. This kind of remind me a little bit of Lovers from from Louis Vuitton. Now, Lovers actually came out second, so maybe Lovers reminds me a little bit of this. But you definitely get that nice sandalwood thing in here that you get from Lovers. But the addition of the fig here gives it even more of a creamier kind of scent profile. But it's definitely one of those fragrances that gets a lot of compliments in terms of heads from BDK Parfums. It is very popular for a reason. Grise Charnel. All right, guys, this next fragrance on the list is one of my sophisticated head turners. Wearing a suit in this fragrance should be outlawed. It should be illegal to be able to pair this fragrance with a suit because it is an absolute winning combination. When you talk about smelling and looking good, it doesn't get much better than this. From the brand of Roger Parfums, Burlington 1819. Look at the dent. I gotta get my wares on this one, guys. Mint, rum, tobacco, and oak moss. So masculine, but so fresh at the same time. That minty opening with the tobacco. Just a very unique scent profile. There's some kind of salty ambergris type touches in here as well. This stuff is next level good. So just check it out from the brand of Roger Parfums, Burlington 1819. And I just mentioned this fragrance, so it goes without saying how good this one is when you talk about attention grabbing from the brand of Louis Vuitton. This is Lovers. Super duper compliments, galbanum, ginger, sandalwood, and cedarwood are the main notes. Just do yourself a favor and check it out, guys. I know a lot of people have been talking about it now. I was one of the first people to really talk about this fragrance. And you know, now it's kind of like one of those fragrances almost as popular as Imagination. And it's for a reason. Normally that doesn't happen just because somebody talks about it and one person thinks that is good. Other people start to get their nose on it and see exactly what other people have been talking about when they worn this. Compliment machine. Always gets inquiries, always gets questions. All right, guys, this next fragrance is one of my secret weapons. A head turner like a mug. And those of you that have taken my advice on this have come back and said exactly what I've said. So many people talk about this fragrance or ask about it when I'm wearing it. Stops traffic from the brand of Electimus, Mercurial Cashmere. Mercurial Cashmere, tuberose, caramel, vanilla, and tonka bean. It is a sweet fragrance, and of course it has that nice touch of tuberose. That is going to scare some guys away. Tuberose is a note, of course, more traditionally found in women's perfume. So it's definitely unisex, but I'm telling you guys, on masculine skin, especially in a suit, this kind of fragrance, you have to you have to put it on your skin to understand what I'm talking about. It's different on guys. This is different on guys. The tuberose is not over the top where, at least not where it turned me off. Again, and I'm not really a fan of tuberose fragrances because they are more traditionally found in feminine marketed fragrances. But man, this stuff right here, man, that with that sweetness of that tonka vanilla and stuff on the dry down, it is magic on my skin. From the brand of Electimus, guys, do yourself a favor and check it out. Mercurial Cashmere. Now I'm gonna follow that sweet scent profile up with another sweet scent profile. You definitely have to have a sweet tooth to appreciate this one, but man, if you ever get in the mood for something sweet and gourmand and something that is going to turn heads, this is one to check out from Narcotica, Dolce Diablo. Dolce Diablo. This stuff, man, listen. Apricot, dark chocolate, sugar cane, tonka bean. Again, it is sweet. It is super sweet. You get a lot of that apricot in the opening, and it's really, really sweet. But man, when I tell you that people always ask what I'm wearing when I wear this scent, it's just one of those kind of scent profiles. And fragrances from Narcotica are straight to parfum concentration, so they're going to smell you when you wear this, because it is a great performer as well. You got to have a sweet tooth for it, but if you do, I'm pretty sure you'll love this, and it's definitely going to get some inquiries from the brand of Narcotica Dolce Diablo. The next fragrance is one I've talked about quite a bit on this channel when it comes to like compliments and getting attention and being a head turner and stuff like that, so I won't talk about it as much, but I had to mention it again from Bond number 9, Centerpiece for Him. Pineapple, blackcurrant, juniper berries, cardamom, some of the main notes. Definitely a highly complimented fragrance. And this one is another one that jumps off my skin and just performs well, and people notice it when I wear it and they want to ask about it. Definitely turns heads. This is Centerpiece for Him from Bond number 9. All right, guys, and last but not least, one of the most creative fragrances I've ever smelled of this particular genre, and definitely a compliment getter and a head turner. It is very sexy and seductive for a gentleman to wear. This is from Tom Ford, Fougère Platine. Fougère Platine. Clary sage, basil, honey, tobacco, and lavender. So again, basically what it is a fougère with honey and tobacco. Phenomenal. Do yourself a favor and check it out. I've talked about this a lot. Again, one of my secret weapons, because not a lot of people talk about this fragrance. But if you like fougère, this is going to give you a fougère with a nice twist. To me, that is very, very welcomed. From the brand of Tom Ford, Fougère Platine. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today. What are some other fragrances for you that have been like absolute head turners? Like most of the time you wear it, people are kind of stopping, asking questions. What are you wearing? Turning around. Fragrances that kind of stop traffic. What are some fragrances you've worn that have had that effect for you? I would love to hear from you guys now in the comment section. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and your attention to these videos. Of course, you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely, sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think, could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren, I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. Love looking good, love smelling fantastic. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.